Hello, I'm Erick Olson, professional magician, and I'm going to be performing some interactive magic with you throughout the conference. I'm also going to teach you a few easy miracles that you can fool your friends, your family, your co-workers with, so you're not going to want to miss a moment of it. I'll tell you what, let's start out with a trick right now. Right over here, I have a little red silk. What we're going to do is we're going to take the silk and we're going to tuck it deep into my hand. Just like this, way down deep in my hand. I wave my fingers, I say the magic word Kubernetes, just that quick. The silk turns into an egg. Don't get that impressed? It's just a hollow egg with a silk in it. I'm gonna show you how this works. Anybody can perform this trick. All you need is a silk and an egg laid by a decoy duck. You can get this at any craft store in your local neighborhood. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the hollow egg, you're gonna place that in your right pocket. You're gonna take the silk and place it in your left pocket, and now you're ready to perform. So now all you have to do is say, hey, would you like to see a trick? When they say yes, you're gonna reach in your pockets. First, you're gonna pull out the red silk. This is called misdirection. While they're looking at this, your other hand comes out of the pocket, hiding the egg. So you're waving here, so that way, now you put the silk over your hand, which covers your hand. You're gonna place the silk down deep inside the whole egg, but it looks like you're just tucking it down deep and into your hand. You wanna get all the pieces in there. You don't want any of it sticking out. You say the magic word, Kubernetes, and that quick, the egg, the silk turns into an egg. Now, what do you do if you accidentally show it on this side? That could be a problem. So then what you wanna do is just peel off the spot and prove you have a real egg. Cheers. Let's try a little virtual magic. One of my places to perform is Las Vegas, Nevada. And during my free time, I like to walk down to the poker tables, not to play, but just to watch the players, to see if I can anticipate what hand they might have. I'd like to try that right now with you. Now it's gonna be a little more difficult because this is virtual. But what we need is, I need a poker hand. So let's pull out some cards. That's pretty good. Now in just a second, I'm gonna have you look and memorize just one of these cards. Do not forget the suit, the color of the card. Because if you forget your card, this trick is gonna get really boring. Do you have one memorized? Perfect, do not forget it. Now, I'm gonna go through the cards here. I have a feeling you were drawn to this card right here. So I'm gonna remove that from the rest. Take a look. Was I able to remove your card? Excellent. I'm so glad that worked. Right now, I'd like to show you 3 ways on how gamblers mark cards. Something to watch out for. So we're gonna use these 3 cards right here. The first way gamblers can mark cards is by putting a little tiny bend in the cards. It's called the gambler's crimp. Almost impossible to see, just a little tiny bend. Just like this. Now I know it's small, but trust me, there is a bend in these cards. Now another way to mark cards is by putting a little tiny notch in the cards. It's called the gambler's notch. Almost impossible to see, just a little tiny notch, just like this. Now, if you read Braille, you can actually feel the difference in these cards. Now, the last and final method is a method they use in Vegas. It's a method of linking one card onto the other 2. It's called the Las Vegas link, and it happens just like that. Now, the only way to get these cards apart is to rip them. Now, if I can go back in time just 30 seconds, I should have 1, 2, 3 cards, all without a little rip, and that's the Las Vegas link. Right now, I need you to make your mind a blank. Oh, that was quick. Now I want you to think of a playing card. Any card except for a joker. Any card except for a joker? Let me know when you're thinking of a playing card. You have one? Perfect. Would you be impressed if the card you were thinking of was on the face of this card? I mean, that'd be pretty impressive. You're there and I'm here. Would you be so impressed you'd buy everybody in the office a round of Starbucks? They said yes. Do me a favor, for the first time in a loud voice, what was your card? Really? Perfect. That's in one of these rows right over here. It looks like a lot of people are getting Starbucks on Monday.